I've nothing positive to say about your past. Nothing.
You will not show me this.
Julian,
You won't tell me who I am, where I come from.
You lying bastard.
Well, you said to me the other day,
Julian, shut up!
Why are you being so rude to me?
Because you are being mentally retarded.
I'm saying to you, I want to know who I am.
You know you are.
No,
I don't. Of course you do.
You've never told me.
36 years. Who do you think you are? Mr. Elephant. What's your name, Julian?
I don't know.
What's your name?
I don't actually know what
No, you're stupid. You know exactly what
you
your name
said
is.
my name was
You
given to me by my mother that you
You
kept.
know, Julian.
I don't know that.
Of course you do. You got her to come to your wedding.
I don't know if that's my mother.
Bullshit.
I have no information about
Bullshit.
I want to know
I'm
about
telling
my
you.
medical records. Why can I not?
Fuck off, Julian.
You said I could see them.
You carry on like this, I'll bash your fucking head in. Because I'm sick and tired of your crap.
Why do you get so ugly to me?
Because I hate you. Going on like this. It's ridiculous. There's nothing positive about what you're saying. Nothing.
Maybe not for you, but for me,
No,
I
it's lying. You're lying.
You wouldn't let me see Liz until I was 27.
No, sure. You know what? I'm having you arrested.
For what?
For bullshit.
I just want to know who I am.
You lying bastard. That's not true. You know exactly who you
You
are.
said I could see the stuff.
Julian, you know who you are. You're on some other bloody track thing here with some bloody access, bloody bullshit crap that you go through every single day. You're on the thing there talking to yourself on a bloody cell phone. All of that, using all of my bloody data, which I've got no Microsoft now. Nothing.
But you said that I was just asking if you would let me see it. Now you changed your mind.
No.
That's
No,
why
no.
I took those
No.
photos. Because
No.
you
Yes,
have
yes.
purposely withheld every
Liar.
aspect of my love from
Liar.
you. You're doing it now.
Julian, you went to the doctor, you knew who the frigging doctor was, and you knew who you were. You haven't got a memory, that's your
That
problem.
doesn't even make sense. It doesn't
You
correlate.
can't remember.
It doesn't correlate to the conversation that you are
What
having.
was that, Julian?
I want to see the medical records. I want to understand.
But
what
we
the
don't
doctor-
have medical records of
There
our
are
36 years.
hundreds of them. Denise said that to me just the other day. You and I both know that.
What do we do with information like that?
I want to understand who I am. Why can't you understand?
I know
you
you
are
are.
refusing to understand.
I know you are.
Acknowledge that.
I know you
Because
are.
you're trying to shut me down.
I'm not shutting you down, Julian. We've had to look after you for 35, shut up, for 35 years and had shit every year and done everything we can, taking you on holiday, overseas,
Again,
the
this is
family.
not
No.
the topic. I want to know who I am. Why will you not allow me to see anything about my adoption, anything about my baby photos, my conditions
You
that I've been
have these
diagnosed with?
photographs in your room which you ripped out of the
Look,
frame.
two.
So?
The others?
What others?
Do I have two baby photographs in my life? Where are my photographs?
what
Who
is-
am I?
What is your thing about that?
And where did you get me from? Is what I'm
You know
asking.
exactly where it goes.
No, I don't.
Princess Alice.
That's what you say, but I don't actually know that. I assume that you tell me the truth.
Then you're stupid beyond belief. I've told you, Princess Alice, 1,000 times. If you don't understand English, go to English school and learn it, Julian. I've told you,
I want to
Princess
see my
Alice.
medical records.
You're not going to.
Why?
Because you're driving me mad.
So there's no real reason.
What do we know real reason?
Driving you mad is not a reason.
I want you out of my house, Julian, because I'm sick to death of the bloody crap you come out with, and the times you upset me with all your blithering crap and shit. I'm up to my eyeballs, Julian, and other people are too. You are on a very thin line to getting out of this house. Shut up and stop asking me stupid questions. If you want to be helped with certain things, then bloody cooperate. Help out,
You
Julian.
lied to me and you
Help out, Julian. I did not lie to you, Julian. And I don't have to talk to you about that.
Okay. It's fine, no problem. I understand.
I've got this no problem.
Thank you, sir. Ramaphosa, your whole tribe is dead. All the vendors are gone as a result of this. And now you understand.
Been there?
Yes, I have.
Right, good. And you
Now,
know.
again, Princess Alice is an adoption agency. They are not going to have all of my medical records from all the doctors you have taken
And what's
me
that
to.
got to do with you?
What?
What doctors you went to?
Everything.
Why?
It's my medical conditions. Of course, it's personal to me.
What,
I want to understand
you know
why.
Dr. Laddicross. You told her you got so upset with Dr. Laddicross that she had a protection order against her because you were disgusting behaviour.
I just want to understand what it is you are hiding from.
I'm not hiding anything from you, Julian.
Yes, you are. It's clear. Otherwise, there would be no issue. You would say, okay, Jules, what do you want to know? Let's go through it. Do you want to go
Why
through it?
must I waste my time going through 35 years of records?
Well, Denise went through that when I was at House Benjamin, as per what she said in front of you and me. So I would like to see it for myself so I can get closure. This is normal things. This is not out of the norm. What's out of the norm is your refusal and defensiveness every single time I ask this. This happened when I was 18.
But Julian, you don't believe what I tell you.
Because
I
you
told
behave like this.
I told you, you were from Princess Alice and you
It's
told
got
me
nothing to do with it. I want to know about my medical conditions. I want to know what the doctors have said about me, who I visited, where I went, why they said that.
Why do you want to know that?
Well, what's that to you?
It's everything to
It's
me.
important to me because it's my medical, my health. I want to
But your
understand.
health is bonkers.
I want to understand who I am and where I come from. I have 2 children's pictures of myself. The rest, there is nothing. I don't have any
Why
children.
don't you worry about your children for a moment?
Because I can't even know who I am. How can I?
You're so cracked, Julie.
I asked you when I was 18 to meet my mother, my biological mother. It took me, you wouldn't let me meet her. You said no. I had to be 27 before I could meet her. This has happened to me my whole life. I have no closure on who I am.
I don't. It's my concern, Julian, is what you want to do with that information.
It shouldn't be a concern.
No, my concern is what you do with other information. You tell me that you burn things and people are going to die and Evo's going to be dead and the whole family's going and Lynette's going to be dropped dead and the Hawks are going to kill this lot. I don't deal with people who talk shit like that. And I give you more information and you'll go and use that and put more shit
It's
there.
got nothing to do with you. It's about my medical conditions. Mine. No one
And
else.
the reason that you have medical conditions is we had to sort
Again,
them out.
that's a gaslighting technique. I want my medical conditions. The only people that have all those files are you and Denise,
Who's Denise?
your wife.
Who's that?
Why is that such a thing when I call you by your name? I'm
Because
36.
Because you shouldn't.
Why not?
Because that's not how you talk to me.
Oh, why not? I'm 36. I'm not a little child.
You are.
If I call you John, you my dad, yes, but you John as well. If I refer to you by your name and you have that sort of a reaction, it raises a red flag.
Julian, what planet are you on?
I am on planet Earth,
There you
okay?
Yeah.
I'm just far more awake than the child that was sent to House Benjamin,
are.
okay? Awake for the first time in my life. I
That's
see
about being awake.
everything around me for what it is.
And you photograph cars going down the street, God knows why, and you come out with some code bullshit, and you talk about weirdo people that I've never heard of or don't know what they are.
You have heard of them.
I haven't.
You know exactly who these people
Who
are.
are these people?
Okay? You don't get
Who is Hecate?
I wonder.
I wouldn't too.
You from Europe, you should know exactly
I've
who
never
Hecate
heard
is.
of it.
Okay?
Never heard of it. They came out of your cult.
But then again, when you are hobnobbing with the head monarch of the Freemasons of South Africa and other such people, you will know certain things, codes.
Who are you talking about? What about what?
You will know the name. You said you don't know these people. Of course you know who the triads are. Of course you know who the Sicilians are.
I don't know who they
The
are.
reason you were in Japan is because of certain things.
Oh, wait.
Right?
Julian, you told me this on a clubhouse. I went to Japan on business. On business. On business. It's got nothing to do with any fucking triad, wired or cyan. Nothing. You live in another bloody world, dude.
Yes, I do live in another. That's how we operate.
Well, why don't you move to another place?
I am going to arrange this now. I want out
When?
as soon as possible, and it needs to happen.
Right,
Because
when? Can you do it today?
if possible, I would move today.
Good. Let me know.
Again, I just want to ask you, please, can I have my access to my
I'm not going to
medical
give you
record?
access to medical records, but we will talk about who you went to and when you went to them.
No, but that again is you telling me I don't trust what comes out of another person's mouth. I want to read it for myself.
You're not going to.
Thank you very much. Now you have it. Okay. Understood. I
Because
understood.
it's a waste of time and it's stupidity.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is an
You're not adding any value at all. What you need to do is get work,
Leave it now.
get income,
We
get a
are-
job.
Have
Right?
it.
This house is not for people who come here who do nothing at all other than press on and go on and want to use data and all the rest of it. And actually do get data, but let's use it.
The whole thing.
You see, and you talk about the family in an extremely bad way. Extremely bad way. So why would anybody want to be cooperative with someone who is talking awful, terrible things, putting bad photographs, bad messages out in the world? Why
I think
would
at
they
this
do
point,
that?
when you have seen enough to know that I put hits on presidents and they die,
Oh, don't talk shit.
that you should be very careful with how you treat me.
You want to be careful how you treat me. I'll have you out of the house. I will phone people to take you out if you carry on with this. I don't care what you say, Julian.
I'm emotional because I've never been given closure. I have no way of
that's
knowing
today's
who I am.
message. That's
I've
today's
I've
message.
asked you for these things since I was 6 years old, and you've the same sort of
6
tactics.
years old, you never asked me anything.
That's when you told me I was adopted
So?
to purposely fracture my mind at that age.
No, Julian. You see, now you are completely blind and stupid.
I tried to kill myself
Well,
after that.
Julian, you know what? Well, then you're definitely mental.
No,
Because the fact of the matter
because, and
is,
6 years old emotionally to have to understand and experience something like that.
you are so fucking stupid. It's unbelievable. I did what I did when I thought it was the right time to do it at the right age for you. I did not want you, as other people had said the same to me, and other experienced people, and people in the social areas, they said, the right thing to do is when Julie gets about this age, tell him about the adoption so that he knows about it. Because you don't want some arsehole in some school or somewhere to say, hey, Julie, you did adoption, and you don't
John.
know it. And you don't know it, Julie.
You
You were
mix
told,
Either Bowers, David, Francis,
What? What?
MI5, MI6, I want you to start to round up the other side too.
What are you talking about
Okay?
now? Why are you talking about my family?
I'm not, I'm talking about my friend,
No, you're talking about David
Saint
Francis.
Francis,
You never said
King
Saint.
Dane.
You never said that.
I just want to know who I am. And
Well, you know what, Julian? If you ask
You
it
promised
in a,
me.
shut up. If you ask it in a nice way, in a polite way, doing things that I ask you to do, but you do very little I ask you to do. Very little indeed, and that's okay.
why does everything have to be so manipulative? Why? That is, if you, I'll do this if you do that.
No,
Everything
no.
boils or hinges on
No,
that.
Julian. You don't cooperate.
There should be no issue.
Julian, you just don't look at
The reaction given is a red.
Alright, I'm getting it.
I'm not fighting
No,
with
I'm
you,
getting it.
but that's a manipulation again.
It's not manipulation, you're talking about a fucking arsehole. Somebody who talks to me in a disgusting way.
I am
You're upsetting my whole evening again. I'm my mother. Your mother.
because
You
I'm
do it every night.
asking for my medical records.
Julian, get in your bloody head that you can ask for things and it can take time. And you don't just ask for it and it happens because it's something that we've got other things to do.
Yeah, but I've been
It's
asking
not
for
important.
years and you won't give it to me.
Rubbish! Absolute rubbish.
I've been wanting to know certain things about who I am
Rubbish.
and where I come from.
Rubbish.
You won't tell me.
I'll give you a list. If you want to, I'll give you a list of every shit thing that you've done with us in this family.
That's again
Every bad thing that you've done.
narcissistic attack.
No, it's a fact. You think you want certain information, we'll give you all the information. Why did you go to 14 schools? Who was it that claimed that you were bad news at the school? Which principal told us to take you out? Which parents complained that you were shitting with their kids?
No,
All
but
of
when
that
you've
shit.
been
No, no, no.
physically abused,
14 times.
psychologically abused,
Julian.
and put on
Julian.
numerous drugs,
Julian.
then yes, you act out.
You know, Julian, the problem with you is that you don't deal with things properly.
How would you
Because
deal with
you
this?
get onto some weird bloody thing and you flog this
The
into
thing
that.
is it's suspicious. Your reaction and refusal to give me those records
What's
is suspicious.
What
It
is
indicates that you are trying to hide something and that
Hide
you've been
what?
implicated in
Hide
something.
what? Hide what?
I don't know. You tell me.
Why are you stupid, bloody stupid?
Look at how you're behaving.
You're stupid.
You're on the defensive. You
Right,
swear-
you're out.
For what, Dad? For what?
For talking to me like a bloody bastard.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not raising.
I'll record you. And you're probably recording me.
I'm not.
I will record you, Julian. I'll have you out of this house. You carry on like this. I'm sick and tired of every day you going on about some shit. But when I ask you to do one thing or something, come to dinner, Julian. Your dinner's on the table. You're coming. We ask you 3 times.
I want to subpoena.
3 times. And then you pitch up.
Subpoena me.
Who's being subpoenaed now?
No.
Who's being subpoenaed now?
I'm speaking to the Hawks.
Oh, the Hawks. What are the Hawks? What do you know about the Hawks? Since when did the Hawks know you?
Dad, please give me time. Oh, yes, again. Ramaphosa, you stupid piece of shit gaffer. Now you'll understand why your entire tribe, every single vendor, is going to die. Okay? You piece of fucking shit. You are a fucking cockroach. Fuck you, Ramaphosa. I helped you. I stood up for you. I gave you a name. I gave you a name. I gave you an identity. I clothed you. I fed your nation. I raised up your nation. And I gave you a platform. You stupid motherfucker. I gave you a platform to rebuild the name of the ANC.
You see, you are focused in all the wrong areas, Julian. What you should be doing is saying to me, yes, I've decided to go to this employment agency because I really want a job and I want to get earning and pay my way here and I want to be able to do things and have money for things, right? And by doing that with the skill that I've got and the qualifications that I've got, that's what I want to do, right? But you don't. You don't. What has happened with the interview you had last week?
Excommunicado.
What, Julian? What is the response for the interview that you went to last week, Julian? Julian, what is the response?
I'm not sure. I'll phone tomorrow.
And you said that today, you didn't phone them. You said every day that you don't do it. You don't do it. Have they sent you messages on your phone? Have they sent something? I'll have you out of this house if you're not careful. I'm warning you. There's people who are queuing up to get you out of this house because of the stupid stuff you talk about and the stupid things that you do and the ridiculous way you talk to us. You're in this house, it's costing you nothing to be in here, it's costing you a fortune to keep you here, and you're not even looking for a job or getting a job. You went for one interview, and you follow up. And I've said to you the last 2 days, okay, Monday was holiday, so give them back on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If it was me, I'd phone them and say, hello, Boshiella, whatever her name is. Did you have any progress? Am I still on the short list, or what's the story? I would want to know, because I would like to get a job. I'd like to earn money. Your friends told you last week, hey man, why don't you try this place and that place? And that colleague of yours, they know that used to be a nice worker, a cooperative person, and somebody who works with you. But unfortunately, that's not how you are now. You've changed completely to some weirdo person on some weirdo planet who talks weirdo stuff and is extremely ugly in the way that he talks to the players. Extreme.
Thank you for guiding me and strengthening me. I hand this back over to you, Daddy God, and I ask that you take this back with me. This is again to show you why men are fucked, and how they fuck themselves, and how they've treated women. Okay? They lord their power and position and money and such over others, and why this will be eradicated from the world. Again, Cyril Ramaphosa. You are now speaking to the Alpha and the Omega, the Ancient of Days. I regret you are in my mind and heart, for surely making you was one of the worst mistakes I've ever made. You, kind sir, have disrespected the only royal house that matters. Your country, South Africa, will be punished as a result of this. And this will send a stern warning out to the rest of the world that when the gods come back
to set things straight and this sort of crap happens, there will be a punishment. Now again, that is John and his division. Okay? Ramaphosa will be dealt with severely. And unfortunately, there will be a punishment put onto your people group. Yes. So the vendors are going to have a time of mourning for 10 years. You will be cursed in certain ways. In those 10 years, you will know pain and suffering like you have never known before. Your patterns, your sleep patterns will no longer be the same. You will be terrorized. You will feel loneliness and emptiness and brokenness, confusion and disillusionment at every turn. I speak this over every single vendor. I curse your DNA and I twist and manipulate, sever and emancipate your brains. I switch off your neural processes and I switch on a different synapses. You are one step away from having your entire tribe sacrificed in penance to say sorry to Julian. Julian has been chosen by the Godhead, okay, as a mouth, a face, a boy, the begotten of the Father. Your disrespect to Julian will not fly much longer. I implore you all to go and have a look at what happened to someone called Creo at House Benjamin. Julian was lying face down on the floor, something he learned from watching a movie about King David, of how David would lie face down on the floor to honor God. And Creo kept coming in there, putting the music louder, mocking Julian. Understand that was us, and the following result was within a couple of days, he lost his mind. He was gone mad, walking up and down, talking to himself, finished. Cyril Ramaphosa, you insolent, insignificant cockroach, you will be punished in ways you cannot believe. I have reserved a place for you in hell, along with your family, for the disrespect towards my son. I hate you, Cyril. And if you do not think for a second that I will punish your entire people group, all vendors, you are wrong. I will herd you up and I will burn you all. Okay? That is what I will do. From this day forth, the vendor will be known as exactly the opposite of what Julian said he was. You thought you knew what family was. You will never know the true meaning of family for the next 10 years. Every family, every vendor family will feel a division become very real now. Ramaphosa has the power to change this. Let that be known. ANC, you are done. I want all of you arrested. Every single fucking one of you. Those that have covered yourself in glory will be kept safe. The rest of you, I want you done, put in jail, and rot for the rest of your natural life. I want those medical records, Department of Justice, Hawks, MPA, and the piece of shit Cafe Ramaphosa. I don't give a puss what you fucking do. I want these two fucked up. I want every goddamn medical record. Okay? Because that is part of my case that I built against the medical sector to save billions of people worldwide. You stupid motherfuckers. I suggest that you get hold of Lynette and Evil and you make it clear that there is a bullet in their head if they do not say certain things to these two stupid fucks. Again, I think that the Praetorian News now need to start advertising that Christ is here, the Antichrist is here. Because your country is going to start to piss people off to the extent that it's going to be burnt to the ground. Okay? Understand, I'm here for the whole world, South Africa. If it reaches a certain point, it's done. Done. Okay? And I'll annihilate South Africa and move on. Those that will stand with me will be fine. The rest of you, within a day, all gone. We'll put you in vans, lorries, trucks, take you to the hospitals and incinerate the lot of you. Do you understand me? I think it's time for your media agencies to make people aware of who is here. Because I promise you, and again I'm going to say it, any investor that does not pull out of South Africa, now I'm going to crash your company. And then I'm going to crash your family and their family and your entire bloodline. I want the rand to drop nothing. Useless. I want the Zimbabwe to happen. Now again, I'm going to say, I'll pull that back and I will show you courtesy and patience yet again. I want members of the ANC to start disappearing though. That is the compromise. I want 50 high-level politicians taken out. Just disappear. And you can attribute that to me. Okay? I want bank heists to start happening now on a regular basis. Okay? I want cash in transit heists to start happening. And if I so much as find one reaction unit moving out of their little house or base or station, police station, within the first 20 minutes, yes, you will wait 20 minutes before you go. And I promise to God, if you move and react to that call, your family and bloodline will be wiped. Okay? You wait, and I'll have this on Facebook so that you will all know now who's running this country. The Hawks, the NPA, advocates, judicial system, all of you motherfuckers, white pieces of shit, will understand that this country is run by three. There's three of us. Okay? The Triad, the Russian, and the Sicilian. Directly under the Triad are the hard livings, as I raise up a different type of negotiator. Okay? These are the three families that run Pretoria, Joburg, KZN. So you will now deal with that fact. Okay? You politicians work for us. Ramaphosa, you work for us. Hawks, you work for us. Okay? SAPS, you work for us. Sandef, you work for us. I want R4s in the locations. That's why I had your army there. So that my people can start to prepare for war. I'm showing you that the fucking Afrikaners are doing exactly that. Okay? And you've done nothing. I want guns in Cape Town. I'm going to send a strong call out now. Anybody that does not join our HL, kill them. It's done. But so God help you if you let a person join and you mean to them. And you try to act as their boss and boss them around. Because then I will have you killed. Right? If they join, they become your brother by blood. You put your bygones away. And you stand united. If I find out that anybody in the HLs is using this power and lording it over anybody, I will kill you. And I won't think twice. Okay? Face it. Wisdom, honor, strength. Right? No rape. You treat a woman with respect. You saw what Rashad did. A court to your fucking brain, bro. I'll brash your head in for what he did to that woman. That's the HL's legacy. That's why they were chosen. From here on out, things are going to be different. Your politicians will start dropping dead in their houses. We'll come and we'll put your blood all over your walls as we open up your head. We'll shoot your kids. What happened to Piet Mahalik was an example of how these fuckers are thinking and feeling too big for their boots. Okay? So this is now out. Okay? I am being trained by Japan and China and Korea. I am being groomed to become the second M. For the rest of the world, the M is this is the people that run Earth. Okay? You don't like what we do? I couldn't give a fuck. Your opinion means nothing to me. Okay? When you reach our level, then you can come and sit at our table and offer your opinion. Until then, you are a subordinate. Things are going to be very different. I want my crime families sitting in labs making the drugs. Okay? They know what the people want. These Monsanto fucks don't give a shit. The drugs that you get given every day by your doctors do more damage to your body than what any street drug will do. Bar heroin. Okay? So, there's going to be some changes. And I think you need to start to alert the police. Again, I saw a police van coming down my road. Monument Park is mine. Right? This is a DMZ, a demilitarized. This is my area. Okay? You cops need to understand who you are. I will have you killed so quickly, along with your family. And we'll just leave you in there, and your neighbors can one day make the phone call when they smell your rotting corpses. Okay? Others, I'll have your family strung up from the ceiling. By their feet, I'll cut their necks, I'll bleed them out, and you'll come home and find them like that. And then the next day, just when you wake up and you have to deal with that, I'll put a bullet in your head. Do not fuck with us. Okay? We pay your salaries, not the other way around. Understand, saps, once and for all, to all these Dutchmen, bravado boertjies. You breathe because we allow it. The moment we decide that you breathing becomes a problem, we will stop you breathing very quickly.